Shadow Fiend.
So they'll go for the Dendi Shadow Fiend, and he's just roaming right now, not CSing or pulling at all. They're gonna move in here though. They find the crush. RMN getting caught out. Iceberg there with the clap. Good body blocking, Gareth. Looks like the first blood. One more hit.
Yeah, I've got him.
They're just so squishy. Uh-oh.
Well, 3.5 second cooldown on Earthshock's pretty good, I heard.
Yeah, looking for more as they're going to dive by for the Ogre. McGee under the tower. He'll go down to a quick double kill. You could carry a TP, and in some cases that might let you get away, but Dendi TPing in mid. He's going to miss a raise. He gets glimpsed back. That leaves Viper alone, but likely goes down again here. Iceberg whiffing on his clap, but it's not going to matter. Should be able to run him down. So better to be tankier, able to stay in the fights longer.
And run away faster.
Yeah, that too. Comes the big fight in the mid lane. Static Storm getting dropped. They have managed to cage the Lifestealer. Could be trouble as the vacuum back comes. They look for the turn. Iceberg low, but not finished off. Still holds the Aegis though. And they can continue pursuit here. FNG threatening to go in a bit deeper. They cage Dendi. Now they look for the crush. There it goes. The follow-up damage coming through. But a great 2-hero stun by the Lesh might be enough to salvage this fight. The wall still forcing Navi back. They're going to try and kidnap DK Phobos. FNG gets dragged deeper. And there's the crush. Looking for a bit more. He finds the Shadow Feet kill yet again. Pycat on the chase. Open wounds there. He's looking for backup. He's going to find it in the form of an Aegis getting popped. And now the Weaver getting a bit overeager. Has to time-lapse back towards safety. Iceberg still looking for that fight. He might come out of the trees, but Pycat armlet toggling for all he's worth, trying to bait that bear in.
Hey, Weaver.
Want some honey? Want some honey?
Yeah, it's so good. The dummy allows you to kind of split push and shove waves without putting your hero into danger.
Well, unless you want to. In this case, Dendi, though, trying to rev up the Requiem, but the Static Storm gets dropped. That's going to prevent things. Bank score. Now trying to retreat. The rest of the team in a bit of trouble. A predicament developing as NAVI. Oh, there you go. They turn on the Shadow Fiend. They'll pop him like a pinata. Turning on the General. Iceberg trying to pound down this bat, but he's hard to chase. BZZ.
Time lapse in one.
And he's not going to use it just yet. He would be quite low if he time lapse.
Oh my god.
And now baits him. Goes the other direction down to the south. Doesn't have a TP. Scrolly winds his way through the trees.
Where's he going?
But Leshrek has the vision. The Flame Break's going to connect, and BZZ is not perfect this day. Will Spirit get there in time? They have the high ground.
This is so risky.
Moving in, they're going to stun Ursa to start things off. Of Phobos with a big blink reveal. The Static Storm gets layered right around the area. It will completely control Pycat, bring him down, but Dendi quickly able to unwind with the Requiem. Finds one, looking for a second, will lay out Iceberg, and now potentially a third hero as well. 3 Navi heroes hitting the deck. The Ursa, though, down. And after the buyback, Team Spirit scattering a little. Dendi and Pycat standing strong in the pit with Pycat rejoining the fray. They'll try to bring this Roshan down, but they're not ready to give this up for free. FNG can engage into this. They're lacking the Ursa, though, so they're heavy hitter to deal with Pycat, not on the field.
BZZ on the back, though.
Trying for that opening. FNG gets the crush. Pycat, it could be a dieback for him. He gets inside. Dendi says, "Get me out of here, Dendimon." He'll pop out at the shrine. The glimpse back comes. Pycat tried to get a little greedy with that pop out for the heal.
Oh my god. I don't know if Pycat wants to go in and hit it because they want the fight to start. And General, Lasso's back one, but FNG's there with a crush, and now Iron Shell burning through them. DK Phobos, what are you doing? Back and back into the kinetic field, and this is time to retreat for NAVI, I think. Oh, BZZ, he is actually stunned, and the damage from Leshrak might be enough to finish him off. BZZ dropping lower and lower, but he's got the Shikuchi. Slips himself back away. This is a disaster for Team Spirit.
A couple of magnificent fights from Spirit, who do have the Ags on Iceberg, so not a great lasso target. But hey, he's not defending buildings. He's going to try to make his move in. Pycat focusing him, gets multi-gas. The General now letting the lasso go after he sees the Ursa dropping low. They'll finish him off. Pycat able to work together with Dendi and Tandem to bring FNG low to finish up main score. One more auto tech, can't quite do it, but they got the melee. NAVI completely flipping the script after a couple of really bad fights from Spirit. They find themselves taking a lane of Rax. And plus Navi are 5-manning. That's not really where Weaver excels. Weaver wants these small isolated skirmishes, but hold that thought because here comes Team Spirit looking for the vacuum. Dendi gets caught, but he's able to BKB immediately. Static Storm drop down, but they just walk away from it, at least for the time being. The Requiem over the top as Pycat surges in. Iceberg running for dear life. Fuzzy Wuzzy on full retreat mode. Navi run him down. They'll kill off the bear. They look for a 4th hero. It might well be Mr. BZZ. Lincoln's now broken. They get the lasso. The 4th kill of the fight.
I don't think Spirit have any way to deal with this.
Looking for the last stand fight at this point. Spirit will do what they can, but It's not a whole lot. FNG gets stunned as he jumps in. He dies immediately. Iceberg desperately trying to kill off Dendy, but it just doesn't seem possible. Iceberg stands next to Pycat, can't withstand the Lifestealer punishment. Shadow Fiend also laying into him. They'll find the kill there, and insta GG. Navi just putting themselves at a 1-0 advantage in this best of 3. I forgot this hero was in the game. Bot, right? Because
actually killing Brood. DK Phobos is dead, actually.
Oh.
The sentry into dust into triple stun from Navi.
No black
hole
just
yet.
yet.
Be a big black hole, actually.
Oh, he didn't cancel his TP. FNG walking right into the split earth. That's a 2 for the price of 1 special for Navi.
Ooh,
oh,
FNG.
All right. Yeah, it's Bloodstone time.
Into Malefice and Crush, and then Magic Missile to follow through was perfect from them. Troll. He's graved up, but where does he go? Where does he run? He's just chain stunned into oblivion, and one more hit is all they need to finish him off, and that's it. The Pulse Nova finds it. While in the backline, Vanscore is being chased by Biver. And Dendy just raising them down. That's 3 for nothing.
Oh, Navi
clearing
styling on Spirit. I don't think he can kill the Shadow Fiend in time. He's going to try for it. Not quite enough damage. Now the turnaround comes. They heal into that black hole, forcing Dendy back, but the Crush onto the Dazzle could kill him off before he gets the Self-Grave. Will barely manage to secure it. Goes for the TP out. Will we get a bash? Doesn't have the point in it yet. Ends up making it out, but at the expense of his Brood. Not so lucky.
Slaughter?
Well, you say that, but they're not 5-manny right now.
No.
As Viper going to go down to the Soul Burn from the Orchid. Another big pick for Spirit. I'm really surprised Navi keep on going here. Guys, don't go. Don't step here. It's not safe, but FNG overextends. He'll get picked off. And Spirit will have to back away at least for the time being. And if you're going to go bottom, you need to do it with the whole team. And that's what they're trying. He charges in. He does have Aegis round 2. He'll come back soon. They have a black hole ready. Will they get the chance to use it? General trying to move back into the fray. Pycat forcing a way to safety. And now it's suddenly the OD trapped in an awkward position. He's already committed his Hurricane Pike. He's going to self-astral.
Alright, is caught. He turns to fight though. This OD from the high ground stunned up with the Dazzle next to him, but RMN finds the kill before dying. It doesn't even die himself. The raises come through, and Navi 3 for 1. Finally, Phobos pops the Venge in the back end, but Dendy's here to clear up Spiderlings with Pycat.
Oh, they got Phobos as well. Scouted out for the moment. Crush comes through. Another pickoff. That's 4 dead for Navi. Strength in numbers for this team fight lineup.
And speaking of BKBs, that's Dendy with one of his own, so he's got 2 mobility items. Shadowblade kind of doubles up as a split push item as well if he needs it to be. And the magic community against initiations.
Troll is just not a hero, huh? Killed by 2 supports
not
again.
in this game.
Yeah, RMN does get hooked here. They're going to try and pound him down from distance with the OD, but
He can swap General in if he wants to, like if things get really hairy.
you take the casualty.
Nah, you swap General in and you black hole the 3 of them, I think.
General has another Force Staff coming in.
Oh, nice.
This is the problem with Clockwork, is if the enemy supports get farmed, he's not very effective. And Navi, their supports all starting to feel very farmed at this point. They've got, I think, triple Force Staff now, or yeah, triple Force coming out.
Spirit have sentries, but they don't see Dendy coming in. The Pebble thrown, but the Grave is there in time from Vanscore, and he TP's out. Maybe not. Maybe not. With the Slaughter coming in to crush him up.
I
Nice
think you
play
go
by
high ground
Dendy.
now. This is the potentially lane of Brack. Spirit gonna have a tough time defending. They have no Dazzle. Their deep push is very underwhelming. We talked about it towards the end of the draft that Navi were looking like a pushing lineup, and Spirit not very well equipped to directly stop a push head on. They try for the split, but Brood not even at the tier 3. Navi already banging at the front door. They knock down the tower. They turn onto the melee rack. Spirit need to muster a defense. FNG hook cooling down in 3, but he's just hooking into certain death, and while he's hesitating, BZZ is caught. Swapped. Astral defensively used, but they're going to drop the Midnight Pulse. They blow him up. Pycat just nuking him to smithereens, and now straight onto the top lane. This is looking like 2 lanes. Quite possibly the game. They'll send 1 home, the Enigma, to slow down the push, and as soon as that Enigma retreats, we get the CIS final day of qualifier action started. This could be the end for Team Spirit. Navi, they came back in a crazy game 1 to ultimately get the 1-0 advantage, and now having Spirit on match point.
OD doesn't have Hurricane.
And threatening for their second lane of racks. A perfectly timed Grave will keep Iceberg alive for now, but he gets stunned. Controlled, may go down anyway. That last auto tech, not quite enough damage. Barely able to slip away to safety, but still Navi focusing on objectives. They did TP their Enigma home to slow the split push. Coming from the Brood Mother, that's right. The Brood and DK Phobos, barely TPs out. Almost got clipped by a Malefice. Actually committing the BKB here. That's Bear in mind, he has a BKB. He is going to be a big force in these team fights. No way to interrupt a Requiem aside from a bash or a hook shot.
They know where FNG is.
And if you're standing next to Dendy as this troll without a BKB, you're in a lot of trouble. Doesn't have it yet, about 1,000 gold short. Range racks down. Navi straight onto the melee. This could be the second lane. Spirit just not showing any signs of a head-on engagement. And while they hesitate, Viper finds the opening. But the hook's there to counter it. FNG sacrificing his life for the cause. But how much good will it actually do? He's down immediately. And then General from behind finds two. Line him up. Knock him down. Navi stay alive. They've got a date with Empire as they crush their way through Spirit here in game number 2.
General Black Hole's 2 full HP heroes. Dendy just rolls up and slaps them down. 1 hit each and they're gone.
Didn't even need the Requiem.
Didn't even need the Requiem.
Ay,
My
ay, ay.
goodness.